Good evening, fam. Welcome back to my channel. This is what is today? Today, Thursday. It is Thursday. Matter of fact, Thursday evening. And the hubby asked what was I going to cook. Not really sure what I was going to cook. So I asked him would he want some fried fish. And of course, he's happy as a lark. So anyway, I have some tilapia here. I have it covered because there is a ding dang fly in my house. And me and flies do not get along. So I have about 8 pieces of tilapia in here. And so I'm going to set up. I'm going to fry him some tilapia. Him and DJ, I'm going to fry them tilapia. I'm going to saute my fish. And I'm going to blacken my fish. And over here I have some mixed vegetables. I'm going to steam those with a little chicken broth. And I'm going to make up my mixture. Because this is just cornmeal. I'm going to make up my mixture for the fried fish. So anyway, guys. Oh, and I have a, well, over here, I have some liquid encouragement. I might let y'all know what's inside that. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead on and get us set up for frying this fish, sauteing this fish, making the not sauteed vegetables, just the steamed vegetables. And since I made smothered potatoes this morning and we have some more left, I'm going to add that to this evening's recipe. Okay, y'all, hang tight. Okay, guys, I got my pan back here just warming up. I'm just going to add some chicken broth to this because I want to steam the vegetables in chicken broth. And this is the unsalted chicken broth. So go ahead and put that on. I'm still dealing with the sinus issues, you guys. My allergies are just all over the place. So I'm going to go ahead and drop those vegetables in there. And with these vegetables, these are TJ Farms vegetables, the California blend, which looks like it's the broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots in it. So I'm just going to steam these, put it in here, put the top on it, and I'm just going to let this just steam. I have the fire down really, really low. I'm probably just going to add a little black pepper, and I may drop a little bit of salt on that, and then I'll put a little bit of garlic powder on those, and that's it. Normally I'll put a little butter on it, but I'm not going to do butter this evening. I'm just going to let that steam like that there. Okay, now let's get started on this fish. Okay, so what's in front of me right here, this is my husband and my son's fish. I'm frying them 3 pieces of fish each, and I am going to use the Slap Yo Mama Cajun seasoning on their fish. Someone gifted me this, and I said, well, you know what, I'm going to try it one day. So this is the day that I try it. Oh my goodness. So today was a pretty cool day. I had to take my daughter to the airport. She surprised me and my husband for a good day. Being her flight, she left this afternoon at 2 o'clock. Well, no, we had to leave at 2 o'clock because her flight left a little after 4 o'clock. So we just ran into a little bit of traffic on the way, but we're good. We're good. Okay. And I'm going to add a little bit more on this side. Now what I'm planning on doing also with this fish, this little line right here, I'm going to cut this fish in half. It's easier for me to fry it when I cut it in half. So I have my oil going back here. So I'm going to put their fish in the back, and then I'm going to season my fish, and I'm going to saute mine with blackening seasoning that I made. Well, I got the recipe offline, and I've just been doing that one. Okay, so now their guys, their fish is now seasoned. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut it in half, and then we're going to season up the cornmeal. Okay, so I've cut their fish in half. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to season my flour. Well, it's not flour, my cornmeal. But, you know what? I know why I said flour. Because a lot of times I'll add a little, maybe a teaspoon of flour to my cornmeal. So I'm going to just add just a little bit of flour to that cornmeal. Just a little. Okay. And so I just added just a little bit of flour, maybe a tablespoon of flour to the cornmeal. So what am I going to add to this? I'm going to add black pepper to the cornmeal. Now this is just how I make mine. And I'm going to add some garlic powder. My recipe for this is just real simple. And a little salt. And that's it. Just to say, it got some salt on it. And then I'm going to take this, close it up. And we just going to shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. And in the meantime, my grease is warming up. It should be nice and hot by now. Matter of fact, I think I may just bring that temperature down just a little bit. Let me see. I'll bring it down just a little bit. Oh my goodness. Y'all, my allergies are just tearing me up. So now I'm just going to add the fish to it. Now some people, they use egg to dip their fish in the egg and in the milk or whatever. I don't do all that. I just make sure my fish is nice and clean, and then I just season it up real good, and I add it to the cornmeal. Some people buy the meal, the what do they call that? The fish fry. Every now and then I will do that. I'll do the fish fry. That's only when I get lazy, y'all. I'll do the fish fry. Okay. So then we just shake this up. And then I'm going to add the rest of those pieces. And what I did, I cut them in half because it's easier for me to flip them. Because this is tilapia. And sometime for me, well, no, not sometime, all the time. Whenever I try to flip the tilapia, it just, it breaks. So I'll just go ahead and cut it in half. Okay. There it is. So now this is where I get to the itty bitty, get to the nasty part right here, y'all. Is when I drop it in this grease. Let me see if you guys are in frame for that. I'm gonna move you up just a little bit right there because I'm popping in this pan right here. Oh yeah. Oh, there go that fly. Dag nabbit. Get out of here. This is the coating off of there. So that's what it looks like. And my husband come back. If he comes downstairs, I'll let him know it's a fly in here. He is the fly master. Trust me. He gonna get it. He gonna get it. Messing with his wife. Okay. So I went ahead that. No, so now that is just gonna fry. We're just gonna let that fry. Okay, so now, let me get you guys back in frame a little bit. So while that is frying, I'm going to move this down just a little bit. So now I'm going to season mine. Now, I'm just going to season my fish with blackening seasoning. And then I'm going to use another pan to saute it. So with this blackening seasoning, where's my towel? What did I do with my towel? Okay, I lost my towel, y'all. Okay, so anyway, with this blackening seasoning, this is I got it online. I didn't buy it. I just went online and wanted to know what the blackening seasonings were. So what it is 1.5 tablespoons of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 2 teaspoons of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of smoked paprika, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, a half a tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of oregano, 1 teaspoon of ground thyme, and 1 teaspoon of brown sugar. That is the blackening seasoning. So I have it in this here, although this was just another container of something else. And so as you see, sometimes I keep my container so when I be mixing up seasonings, then I'll add a little label on there and to put in my cabinet. So this is the blackening seasoning here. Okay, so now I'm going to turn that fire up just a little bit, because you know you want your fire nice and hot. So this is blackening. Now I'm going to blacken mine. And I'm going to saute mine with a little olive oil and butter. And I don't need a whole lot. I just need a little bit of olive oil and maybe a teaspoon of butter in there. And I just let it blacken. I cook it slow. Now I'm going to leave mine whole. Although I'm going to fight with it, I'm going to leave it whole. Okay. So now we got that going. I see my steamed vegetables is doing something back here. Okay. Because the only thing I want to do is steam that. Now I'm steaming that in chicken broth. That's all I want to do is just steam that and just let it do what it do. In the meantime, I'm going to get that. I have this on. And then I need to get me another pan so I can saute mine. But you know what? I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait and put this here, and I'll saute mine. I'll add it in. I'll just add it in. Okay? You guys hold on. Okay, let's go ahead and turn this over. Now, when it comes to cooking fish, it doesn't take fish long to cook. So you just can't put fish in the pan and then just walk away, because fish does not take long to cook at all. You see how pretty and brown that is? Pretty and brown. I'm just going to give this maybe 2 more minutes, and I'm taking that out of the pot. So this fish here is done. And it's that simple. I'll put my last batch in this one, and then I'm going to saute my fish. Okay, I'm going to put this here in the oven and put my other one on. Okay guys, now it's time for my fish. So, well, I didn't have any just plain olive oil. So, but what I did have was this here, the canola and extra virgin olive oil mixed together. So, I just used that, put a little bit in there, and then I put maybe a tablespoon of butter on there. And so now, only thing I'm going to do, I'm dropping my fish in whole. It's only going to take, I may fry it 2 minutes on one side, 2 minutes on the other side, and my fish is done. And you know what, just for the heck of it, I'm just going to add a little bit more blackening to mine. Okay, now the other fish is done. It's in the oven. So now I am just sauteing my fish here. And let me get my spatula, my fish spatula. I call it my fish spatula. Let me rinse it because you all know I'm a rinser. Okay, this is my fish spatula. That's what I call it. Okay, so when that fish is ready to be turned over, I'll key you guys back in. Okay, guys, it's time to turn my fish over. I always use a little extra assistance. Come on now. I know you are not trying to stick. This is one of my good seasoned pans too. This is one of my old timers. Like them old timers, you can't let them go. Turn you over. You see how pretty that is? Yes. That's how it's supposed to look. Just like that. That's what it's supposed to look like. So I'm just going to let it cook on that minute. Y'all hear me? What is going on with me today? I know that my allergies are all over the place, but I just can't even talk. So I'm just going to go ahead and let that cook up and talk to you guys for a little bit. So this morning when I was cooking, remember I said I had made mention that my water was not getting hot. It was just barely warm. So I called the gas company and I had the gas company come out. So praise God, the water heater is okay, but there was a piece that went out in the water heater. So he replaced that, and they're just going to add it to my bill. They're going to bill me for the whatever he replaced. And now my water is nice and warm again, or nice and hot, like I like it. So I'm like, okay, whoo, because I was not looking forward to hearing them say, you need a new water heater. No, not even. So really, guys, this fish is done. Sometimes I just let it sit on there for a little bit longer. And when I saute my fish like this, my flame is not really sky high. It's just barely there. It's like maybe medium, because I don't want to burn the fish. And that butter, when you put that butter on there, yes, it gives it even more flavor. And again, I only put maybe a tablespoon of butter in there. So really, this fish is done. My vegetables in the back are done. Only thing I added to my vegetables, let me see, what did I add to my vegetables? I added this to my vegetables in the back. It is the garlic and parsley. I added that. And you guys remember my salt and pepper mixture? And added, this trying to get me. And I added that to it. So my vegetables in the back, they're steamed. They're okay. The fire is off of those. And this fish is actually done. I'll turn it over so you guys can see what it looks like on the other side. Oh, this is a big piece here. Trying to give me heck. Yes, it is. Okay, guys, so really my dinner is done here. I do like my fish just a little bit crispy though. So I'm gonna let that crisp up a little bit more. Okay, guys, I'm gonna clean up my kitchen, and then I'll come back and show you guys what the finished product looked like. Okay, hold on. Okay, guys, so this is the end result. This is my husband's plate. He has breakfast potatoes that I made early this morning, and the steamed vegetables and the fried fish. That's his plate. And then my plate over here, I have I'm going to move his out the way so y'all can really see mine, because mine's cute. It has the sauteed, the blackened tilapia, and just vegetables. I am not doing the potatoes. Because I am basically on a protein and veggie, not diet, but That's what the doctor has me on right now until they figure out what's going on with my arthritis. So anyway, that's the end result, guys. Let me push his back over here. That's it right there. Fried fish. His is fried. And mine is blackened. Okay, guys. So thanks again for joining us. Well, I say us. Just joining me. Y'all, it ain't no us. It's just me doing all this. Thank you again for joining me. Oh, my God. So until I see you again and you see me again, or we see each other again, or you hear my voice and I hear yours, this is it. This is dinner. Do me a favor. Can you guys hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit the bell so you will be notified every time I upload a video. I am doing more videos now, guys. More videos now. And just know that, you know, no matter what you go through, keep getting up, keep living, keep moving on. God is going to get you through it. Yes, He will. So I am so motivated now to do more videos now. So whenever I get a chance to cook, guys, I'm going to let you see what I did. Okay, so again, have a good one. God bless. And me and my husband's getting ready to sit down and do what we do. And that's what? Eat. Have a blessed one, y'all.